Hi, it's Twi. Good evening, everybody. And Happy New Year to many of you. Akemashite omedetou. Hello. Hope you guys are doing good. It is not quite New Year for me yet. We got 45 minutes left until 2026. And I thought today it would be a fun little evening stream to go back and compile some of my favorite moments from this year. So I went back, I looked at a bunch of my old streams, my covers and whatnot from across the year, and I think it's gonna be nostalgic to go back through and look at some of the big moments for me this year. I'm also briefly checking my Twitter because there is one thing that I was just reminded of that I totally forgot that happened this year that I didn't have on YouTube. Maybe I did a YouTube maybe I did a YouTube post, but look. This year I got my JLPT N3 as well. I forgot about that. So that's a fun reminder. Yeah, I probably haven't used it as much this year as I maybe would have expected, but that was a cool way to kick off 2025 for me, for sure. But I also got up to a lot of different stuff. I'm excited to look back. I think this year, did I do as much music as last year? I think it was definitely similar, if not. So it'll be interesting to look back. I have some projects this year that I was like, meh, and I had some other projects that I was really proud of. This was the first one of the year, was Valentine's Day. You guys remember? This has got to be one of the most iconic pieces of Twi art ever. I don't normally use theater mode. I'm just realizing my crop is like way generous. I can actually get this much better. Hold on. Let's make this like more widescreen. Let's make this fit the box better. Look at that. That's just so much fuller. You just get such a better view of the cake with this. Man, this illustration was such eye candy though. I can't lie. You just say I've only worked with them this one time. This is an iconic piece of art right here. I want to listen back. Let's listen to the first cover that I did this year, way back when.
夜の始まりさ、
Oh, that's
バ
loud.
ニーが
For you
誘
guys.
惑されることに弾け飛ぶカットに愛を乾杯伝えられなくて
This song was really viral this year as well, eh?
バニーが誰かをうがって澄んだ君の目をはらんで
We're getting the New Year's VOD blocked with this one, boys. Let's go. We're getting a region blocked. Woo! I don't care.
さあ刻なステップを刻んで
I never heard of Akasaki before this song, but it's so iconic already. Instant classic.
さあ自分好みにすがって世間に対する気持ち私に注いでみない
You know what I'm kind of curious about as well, if I can test, is I remember I recorded this cover while I was sick, and I actually wanted to sing it in the original key. I don't remember how much I went down. Let me see. What if I like key this up? That sounds terrible when you do it like that. I always think this cover sounded so nasally the way that I recorded it, just because I was really sick when I did it. But I wanted to do the original key, but like high, because, you know, the original Bunny Girl is very low. It's like, Yoru no hajimari sa, bunny ga yuwaku sareru kodo ni. Which is nice. I honestly could have done that. But I don't know. I feel like earlier this year, I had more of an aversion to my low range. And so I wanted to do it like, Yoru no hajimari sa, bunny ga yuwaku sareru kodo ni. I wanted to go like up there. And I ended up being sick, so I chickened out at the last moment. I was like, I gotta get it done before Valentine's. I guess I'll key it down. That's why this wasn't in the original key. But I think some of the harmonies ended up being a lot more doable in this key anyway.
愛が込められてるのそれでも汚れるのね君を見ればわかるの
Impromptu karaoke today, maybe. Just gotta like hearing music.
そんな顔せず手を差し伸べてほら夜の始まりさバニーが誘惑される頃に弾けと
Song's so smooth.
伝
えられなくても恋の始まりさバニーが
誰かを
向かって
澄んだ君の目をはんで
I don't know if I'll have time to listen to the full version of everything, especially because I was late today. But this is a good cover to start off the year. Honestly, I remember when I put this cover out, I was like, it's not my best work. I didn't feel good about it. And I mean, in some ways, could I have done the cover better? Maybe, but like, you can always do it better. You know what I mean? I think it came out good. That was fun. This is the first stream moment that I thought was iconic from this year. This was one of many parts of my 1-year anniversary stream, for those who remember. That was like a 12-hour marathon. There was a bunch of collabs. I forgot how many collabs were part of that anniversary stream. You know, we had the 2 Osu show matches with that friend group. I ended up playing Terraria with Cheen. I played Unite with Echo. I did Salmon Run on Splatoon with Luz and Shiny. And then at the end here, we had the first iteration of the Twi Minecraft server, the Twi Pixel experience. And we did a very miniature fireworks show. I remember this was really cool for me when we first did it.
Everybody who's just been here at all today, I appreciate you greatly. Let's give it one last send-off. Let's go!
Not Ender mining the blocks above in this clip.
The blue ones are kind of dark.
Dude, it was so few fireworks. Oh my god. But it was cute though. That was a cute moment for me. I have fond memories of that little firework display and like this first Minecraft server. The village was really pretty that everybody built. Oh, and I remember I had an artwork compilation at the end of all the art for the year. I'm gonna have to do this again for the 2-year anniversary. Dude, I remember I was crying editing this together. I remember editing all the arts together and I was crying. I'll cry again if I look. I can't look. I'm gonna start crying. This was the birthday stream right after where I made cake. Do you guys remember the first Twi baking stream? Do you guys remember the OG baking stream where I made cake? Look at this slice, dude. The cake is so ugly, but look at the slice, though. Look at the slice. Don't judge it.
It might be scuffed, but in triangle form, that is definitely cake. I'm so proud of us. Look at how far we've come. Look at that. The side profile's not even bad.
It's good.
The side profile, if you just hide this part, if you just don't look over here, look at that. Look, it's cake. That looks high-key decent.
It was more than high-key decent. It was pretty good cake. Not gonna lie. It wasn't great. It was definitely not great, but it was not bad at all. The slice looks really aesthetic. I also remember, I don't know if it was this stream or the stream after this one where I made... What did I make on the second one? Muffins, maybe? I don't remember exactly, but I did a second baking stream. And both of these, I didn't wear a hairnet. And there was some like comment where it was like, cooking with your hair open makes me feral or something. And to this day, I always still wonder if it was like a down bad comment or if it was just like they were frustrated that like I might get hair in the food. I still don't know which. I think about that comment to this day. That was funny. I also, at the start of the year in April, I went on my vacation to Calgary with my cousin there. And look at the beautiful mountains, dude. I still remember this like mountain view up in, this is in Banff. in Alberta. It's absolutely gorgeous, man. Like, the mountains up here were crazy. I've never been anywhere near like a mountain in real life before this vacation I had earlier this year. This was so cool for me, not gonna lie. This was super iconic. Oh yeah, the snowman. This wasn't even our snowman. It was just a random snowman that we saw at the top of the mountain that was really cute. I still always remember from this trip, we went on what was supposedly the easiest hike up this mountain at Lake Louise here. And I wore my running shoes and my cousin wore... They were boots, but they were not even like winter boots, let alone hiking boots. They were like, I don't know, like booties kind of, you know, like the little ones. Is that what they're called? I think they're called booties. I don't know. And I was fine. I had decent grip, but it was icy on the way up. And there was like a couple times where my cousin almost slipped. It was kind of scary. And it was really tiring as somebody who's never done like a really long hike before. You know, hiking for like an hour was hard. I was surprised it was supposedly the easiest one. But it was really cool. Like, I ended up showing here, this lake is normally known for having, like, minerals come out of the mountains that make the water super blue. So it ends up... I'm pretty sure this is literally, like, a screenshot that is used as, like, one of the default, like, Windows screensavers. And it's a beautiful, like, place from a nature standpoint. But because we went in the April, it ended up being like frozen over, so you could walk on top of it. Like this right here that I'm standing on is the lake, which is kind of cool. It was an interesting experience. I also remember there was a really funny bar that we went to where we just got drunk and played bingo, and that was fire. That was sick. Shout out bingo. That was pretty dope. Oh my. Ooh. Out of This World Superstar Twiddle already. Ooh, I remember this song, dude. This is still one of my favorite things I've ever gotten to make. Not gonna lie. Oh, I shouldn't have full screen. I forgot we were in theater mode already. This song's so special to me. Thank you guys for 500 views on Out of This World Superstar Twiddle, by the way. This is a really special project to me, and I was so thrilled with how well it was received. And the way that I got to work with so many different community members and artists for it. It was truly wonderful. Ah, this is going to be such a throwback to rewatch. Whee! My go, my idol's whoa, this me. My go out of this world, dude. Oh, this was such a fun first original song.
Where we're going, there's no brakes. Grab the roller coaster by the rail, cause we'll reach for the stars. You and I'll blaze a far across the galaxies. No matter the trials ahead of me, I'll rise above, defy gravity. To see your smile shine bright, take my hand in the night and we'll fly at supersonic speed. So make that frown us down, don't you hear the sound from the left to the right and all around? Yeah, it's fine, it's the life till our lives slows down. And we do it our way and we make it resounding. We found our place and we'll take it the farthest. We all superstars like it's Mario Party. We just getting started, it's 1 year encounter. We're having our fun while we're pushing the bounce. We'll laugh from the top of the mountain.
I remember those raps are pretty hard to do, actually.
So let me hear you shout loud.
Shout loud.
Stand up.
Dude, oh, writing the chants for this was so fun. Doing an idol song was so cool. This like video is so pretty, man. This video is so pretty. The animation from Lionel.
I can't hear you. Much better. Raise up a glass and savor all the taste. Add from all the moments that we made, cause we'll reach for the stars. You know, make it all a reality. Chatting away, doing random streams, laughing with friends, making memories. No matter the plans tonight, by your side is where I'll be. So take the stage and and show me your desire. I'll be a genie, just tell me your wishes. Some color dreaming, but I call it business. Write down some goals and we'll make it a hit list. Whatever you want, but the sky's the limit. And let's get ridiculous, let's make it happen. We get a little silly, that's my kind of action. We're killing with all of our passion. Our beaming light.
That ad-lib, bro.
So let me hear shout loud.
This song is so cute.
The world is ours to see. Just you and I could stay here for eternity. Long as you're still by my side, I'll be alright. So for today, I'll still believe. So far away from where we descended. Another day, another adventure. Where every rainbow comes with the weather. Still, I'll still believe. Led astray, we must still remember. Along the way, we'll find our treasure. Has been within us this whole time. It's make
That bridge
or
always
break
makes me
now.
emotional.
Let's give it all we've got. Go through it all for the love of the game, and we're going all out like a month through a friend. You can call me insane, but I'm making it happen. I'll fight until everything burns into ashes. The one thing I can't stand is standing here stagnant, so make me a comet. I'll crash to the sky until all of those eyes to me dazzling. Our dreams of life.
I love that last rap
Grander
too.
than the galaxy. So let me hear you shout loud, stand out. The world's within our reach. If you and I get into this fantasy. Be it sunset or sunrise, I'll be aligned until our smile spins across infinity. Now hands up, water check, slam it down and run it back. Hands up, water check, slam it down and run it.
I'll drink water to that. What a throwback.
One last time.
I only had like one drop.
I love you guys.
Dude, out of this world superstar Twidle. This song was so special to me. This is like, this song was so special when I did it. This like little outro screen. I did this like recreation of the like melody in FL Studio myself because I wanted an emotional like ending screen. This is not like 2025. This is technically barely 2024, but also, oh my god. Dude, this project, oh my. Shout out Oksu. Man, I'm so pleased with this song still to this day. Oksu did such a good job. Like, I remember looking for producers and finding Oksu's profile, and I was like, this guy has never done a song with a vocalist as far as I can see before, but he's just so goated. Like, just super under the radar, really amazing. He does some amazing production. And so it was so special. I remember I was like, I don't even know if he's gonna like what I did with the song, but I sent it to him, and he was also like really proud of it, so it was great. He thought he did great with the music video. They actually came up with this like really iconic like chanting scene at the start with like the comments and like the stream camera overlay and like the dancing. I didn't originally have this storyboarded with those chivis, but it worked super well. I loved that. That was insanely clutch decision. Muru did the illustration for my first ever cover back in the day of Yoidore Shirazu, and this illustration of me, this like key illus, has to be one of my favorite pieces of art that's ever been drawn of Twi. Like, it is so gorgeous, dude. Like, the shading, the shape, everything about it is just so peak. It's so beautiful. It's so emotional for me. Tomako, of course, Tomako Mama. I'm always so grateful to work with her, you know, to this day. She's just such a great artist that I've had the pleasure of getting to work with over the years. Lionel, this was like me and Lionel's first big project together. This was so sweet. Lionel did so great with this. Who could have known what this was starting, man? Like, I've gotten to do so much great stuff with Lionel this year. And just, you know, just a really good friend, I think, that I've made. I'm very grateful for. And to think it started with me being like, you know, I want to do an original song where I'm like, water check, and have like a full animation for it. It was so goofy. Yotsugui did a great job with the bridge illustrations, really pretty. I got Calico to do an illustration for me that was super cool looking. This is one of the coolest Twi illustrations as well. Getting all the standing illustrations is great. Lewis did a beautiful stage background for me that I still use for my karaoke's to this day. Calico did the cute little like fans with the glow sticks as well. Super cute. I did this logo. Oh man. And then the idol chants, Demon Warrior, Luz, Shiny, and Calico. You guys are so sweet. This project always lives in my heart. I love this project so much. This is just like, oh, I love it. Also, one thing that was really a product of this, like, the era that I wrote this song, I wonder how many people clocked that this line was a Honkai Star Rail reference. I didn't put any Honkai Star Rail moments in the, like, 2025 recap, but, but this was, like, this was definitely meant to be a Honkai reference. I even like tried to enunciate it kind of like the way that Firefly does when you do the ult.
Go through it all for the love of the game. We're going out like a month to a friend. You can call me insane, but I'm making it happen. I'll fight into everything burns into ashes.
I always remember that line, dude. I haven't kept up properly with Honkai in a long while, but still definitely appreciate it. I keep up through Rita's musicals as long as she just keeps making songs that I'll like loosely follow. Oh, this was cool. I don't even know how many of you guys would have seen this, but this year I ended up doing a charity concert again, not with Rita this time. Rita didn't do her charity concert this year. Instead, Connectivity was just a like more of a panels type of event. But this is actually how I met Ada, interestingly enough, you know. I met Ada through this charity concert back in May, and I think it's really great that we ended up becoming friends. I think that I look up to her a lot. She's just very cool, very, very great singer, very, very funny, very swag. But this was a really fun little performance for me. I remember feeling like a little like, I don't know, because some people did like fully mixed covers for this, and I was like, oop, I tried to make it sound very live. So but it'll be fun. Let's look back at my performance from this charity concert. Your sound matters. This concert raised a ton of money, by the way. This is great. Shout out Ada for raising money for mental health charities. We love that.
And here we go.
To think I ended up meeting Ada this year too.
Hi, my name is Twi.
Like in person.
Out of this world virtual idol.
Oh, there's
And
Ender.
I was actually part of a different charity concert last year in May as well. So I'm really grateful to be here performing for charity again. VTubing was my escape from a lot of struggles with mental health personally. So I love to give back in whatever way I can. And this year, I'm really excited to be singing a song that helped me through some very tough
There's
times.
Shiny
and really
Udia
fits
Oi,
that
my idol
theme of
Twi. He
staying
loves
strong in
using
the
that
face of
line.
day-to-day struggles and, difficulty with outlooks on life and stuff like that. Please consider donating if you can afford it, and I hope that you enjoy my take on
Ada with all the
Scuffed Up Age by
Post-its
Maury
as
Clyde.
well.
Let's do it.
All the Post-its are different people that donated. Look at me, I got the right, or I guess the left shoulder. This song is really, like, special to me, by the way.
Lost in thoughts of
Frosted frame of mind. Honest to God, it's just not our time. Promise is flawed by cosmic design. I don't remember the lyrics super well, but oh, this album was my jam during like a really dark period in my life.
This cynical mind says, why do you try? Why not give up and play the bad guy? 分かってるさ運命
This was actually not bad at all, though. I sounded fine. Oh, I even had harmonies. I forgot. Oh, there's Keiko. Oh my god, all the friends showing out in the concert chat. I don't think I had any clips with Keiko this year, but it's been great to meet Keiko too.
Can't find a reason to stay. Some busted world led astray. Once trusted left to decay. We choose to go on anyway. Oh, yeah.
Let me skip forward to the end. I want to hear the key up because the song goes really high.
Get back to what are you prioritizing? You aren't sick of
Oh, there's Shiny! I skipped to Shiny. Oh, there's Echo! All my friends were there. That's so sweet.
Face up, this world can't kill that inner spark. Why don't we turn this sky?
This is my concert move, is I close my eyes before the last chorus and then I turn the sparkle trigger on. I always do this.
It's barely fair, decide your fate, it's your life. And not that was so sad, that seemed one night day. Tomorrow's a brand new day, like all those optimists say. But the truth is rather the ruthless and might be rain. The question is, will you bear that pain? What's your reason to stay? This shining world led astray. Won't leave it all to decay. Choose to love it anyway.
Oh, I love this song so much, dude.
Struggles of this scarf, the page we live in. So don't give in.
Dude, this song
will always matter. Thank you, Ada, for hosting this. I love you guys. Bye.
I always gotta have my cartoonish exit as well, dude. Ah, man, that was a great memory, honestly. I kind of forgot about this one until I was prepping this today, but I gotta do another charity concert in 2026 always. It's always a great experience. Shout out Ada for running such a great event. Hi, Ender. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going through and reliving a bunch of my favorite moments from 2025. It's only 19 minutes until New Year's. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through all of them before the actual New Year hit. We're in July. I remember this was interesting. This is the only time I've ever done a cover where I didn't do a music video. And it's just because I didn't have time. This was for a cover. Oh, nice voice crack. This was for a cover competition that I did. And I remember this song was definitely a bit out of my comfort zone, but I was proud of what I did at the time. I want to hear this again with fresh ears. This song's a banger. I love Alohai's stuff. Alohai is actually dropping a new album in January that I'm super excited about. I'm trying to remember what it's called, Patchwork or something, maybe?
Hey, it's too early to say I miss you. No, but I miss how you made me feel. Make it real again.
I remember Ada got second in this contest too, which was pretty dope.
I was blindsided by the loneliness in my room. Ooh, give me one shot to make it right again with you. Won't you wait for me? Won't you call? I can change something up through you.
Wow, that was smooth.
Wait for me by the phone. Did you miss those days, darling? 'Cause I miss that tone.
Dude, I was doing good on those flips.
I never want big blade to save with my guard. Took a shot at my ego, but you hit me in the heart. Said better luck next time. Oh, better luck next time.
You know, there are some aspects about this cover that could have been better. I think a lot of that, like, who, or I don't know, like, or like the who. I was like, I don't know, they sound like very forced. I think there are some aspects of this that felt like lower lows than I remembered when I made it. But also there are things that technically I traditionally struggle with that I did really well with this cover. It's fun to look back on some of these with like a fresher mind and appreciate what was good about them. I did slay a little bit on this one. Not enough to win, but enough to be proud. Ready to start spamming a bunch of friends' DMs in 18 minutes. That's so real. Yeah, I'm not going to do it for New Year's, and it's because I did it for Christmas. I want you guys to know I sent out, like, I don't know, probably like 20 DMs on Christmas when it's rolled around. I was so festive, dude. I would feel bad if I hit them all a second time with New Year's messages. Only the closer people I'll send New Year's, I guess. Let me see. What else do we have? Oh my Uma Musume. Bro, who would have guessed how much Uma Musume became an addiction in 2025? I want you guys to know, this game, I only got into it in July. This is my most played game of the year, and it's not close. I clocked over 500 hours on Uma Musume in half a year. I was a grinder, bro. Let's look at the in the first moments, bro. The OG Kira-san pull. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Oh my god! No way! Dude! Oh my god! We got a second one! And then he got a third one in a different stream, if I remember correctly. Shout out Uma Musume, bro. Came out of nowhere and just became like one of the most iconic games in my roster, I feel like. Maybe not in general for streaming, but I love this game. Technical thing I always notice about your singing is you tend to pronounce open vowels further back on sustained notes. Don't know why, but it's very characteristic. Let me try and like understand this. Sorry, I've never done like formal music training, so my brain is kind of slow, but I've tried to learn over time. Open vowels, so I don't know, like ooh, oh, like further back. Yeah, I do it like very far back in my throat, I guess. I don't know if that's normal, but it's definitely a thing I do, or maybe more nasal. When I'm belting, I definitely do that. Yeah, I think that I have a very belted style when it comes to a lot of that. Mostly because for the longest time I just didn't know how to like get a lot of power without just cranking the volume. So I just got very used to using a whole lot of air and like really pushing that mix like register up. But it definitely is a bit of my style for sure. But I also want to become a more rounded vocalist in 2026. I would love to like expand on my style more. I think I've gotten better at like my dynamics a little bit and just my overall technique over time. And I'm excited to revisit some of the newer covers as we go as well. Also, I don't think there's ever a universe where finishing everything in 13 minutes, so maybe I won't rush it as much. Maybe I could. This was iconic. Do you guys remember the Split Fiction arc this year? Do you guys remember when me and Calico did like, I don't know, 7 or 8 collabs of playing this game together? Dude, and this ending too. Like mild spoilers, I guess, for the ending.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates. I love Calico,
Who even
dude.
says bestie? What?
This game is so wholesome.
I do like Mio's suit.
Mio called her bestie.
I know, it was such a cute moment, right? Old Twi, I agree. This was a really wholesome game, but also it was really nice to to have like a period of time where I got to hang out with Calico a bit more. I feel like Calico is a really cool but really busy person, which is very common when you make VTuber friends, okay? This year I made a lot more VTuber friends, and I can say with confidence, there are so many really dope people, but you don't get to hang out with them that often. unless the only time is if you make a friend who likes to do work calls and you go on work calls together and work on stuff quietly in a shared space. That is like the one consistent VTuber socializing medium, because I like all the other time, I don't know, some of the time you need just for yourself, and then most other creators more so than me are also really productive. So there's a lot of editing, but man, it was really nice to hang out with Calico a lot this year as well. Yeah, this was also in the Calico era. I remember, so this karaoke was after I watched my first concert ever. It was the Auto concert that happened in Toronto, which was so sick, by the way. I loved that experience, and I remember it really made me want to sing a lot more Otto at the time that I listened to it. Otto's just such a great vocalist. Really inspiring when you listen to her music. But also the moment that I remember from this karaoke specifically has nothing to do with Otto. You can actually see a hint of it in like the chat box in the corner of the stream. I'm not blocking it, but do you guys remember the line, TM? Hit him with the Bart, say the line. Oh god! Oh, my penis! Ah! What is that scream, bro? That was like such an aggressive scream compared to the way that I was trying to like keep my voice down on the line for Bird Brain. Oh man, that was a goated karaoke moment, not gonna lie. Karaoke streams are fun sometimes, man. They're good. It's been a while since I've done one. We gotta do another one soon. I have high hopes for my singing next year too. I can't spill all the beans yet, but I have a lot of cool stuff planned. What I will say is that, you know, we had Out of This World Superstar Twiddle last year, so we gotta have more originals this year. That's all I can say. That's no more from me, but a little. I said more than I maybe needed to, but there you go. I got some stuff planning. I got some stuff cooking. There's lots to be excited for. That's gonna come next year. I'm very stoked. Oh my! I always forget I did this cover. This cover. Also, shout out, this is actually my most viewed Twitter post, I think. Or at least, it was maybe not my most viewed, but my Twitter post with the most likes ever was my cover of Animal, which was interesting. I remember I made this cover, and I recorded it at my desk instead of in my booth. And the point was I wanted to make a really simple cover and then make a video as like a tutorial, like a video essay about how to make your own covers as a VTuber. And it was way too much editing. I got demotivated and I never finished the video essay. But, you know, it was cool to do a Deco cover. Have I done any other Deco songs? I can't think of if I did. But I should if I haven't. There's a lot of good ones. Like maybe Hibana would be cool, or like Ghost Rule. Even like Marshmallow, the new one was kind of cool. I thought about doing Monitoring at one point. There's a lot of Deco songs I'd like to cover. Maybe I'll do one next year. Probably. Yeah, this cover is interesting. I think I did well, but it also does sound a little different just because it's recorded on a completely different microphone, like out of my booth.
剥がれ落ちたメイクすっぴんのアニマルやっちゃうのよ
I love doing like little like slight growls on stuff like that. It's like a little Brit. I love doing that.
私は噛みついたら離さない剥がれ落ちたメイクすっぴんのアニマルでもやっちゃうのよ
This is a fun cover, you know. In hindsight, I think I have like a lower expectation of it in my head for just the reason that I recorded it on my cheaper setup. But it's honestly a fun cover. I like it. Also, this art from Lionel, so cute, by the way. I love this dude. Doing like the hair drills for cat ears and like all the different hair clips and like the bandages, the ring, the like choker. This is not like my style per se, but it is really cute. Like as a once in a while thing. Even the nails, bro. Look at the nails. The nails are slay, bro. On fleek. This is good. Lionel's so goated, man. I'm so glad that I got to work with Lionel on a bunch of stuff this year. Genuinely one of the coolest friendships that I think I've made since I started doing everything. Oh my, okay. I'm gonna accept that we don't make it through everything before New Year's. So this is probably the last one that we're gonna watch before actual like New Year's hits for me, and then we'll finish it out after the fact. This project, dude, Rita always gotta invite me to something cool at least once a year, I guess. 2024, it was 3 Wishes. This year, Mad Diner. Oh my god, y'all. Like, this project, I had such imposter syndrome going into this project, dude. I was so nervous. Because, like, what do you mean? I'm singing with, like, Nana Asteria and Shiki and, like, and Issa's there. Like, dude, these are some of the, like, goats in the indie English VTuber scene, I feel like. You know, I don't super follow music in the, like, indie sphere for VTubers on, like, the English side especially. But these 3, to me, is, like, wow, like that's some high profile people. I know them and I know how good they are. You know, I guess it all makes sense for the most part, at least Shiki and Nana being there because, you know, they used to be in Prism Project with Rita. Issa, I think, is because Luz works with Issa a fair amount. And of course, Luz, I didn't mention there, but Luz, my twin, my boy, also super goated. This project was so cool. I gotta start it or else we're not gonna finish it in time for the new year. Doing lyrics for this was so cool. Luz wrote this part though. This music video is so good too. Naki is amazing at music videos. I wrote this verse. This verse is me. There's me. Man, Rita and Nana did so well with that, like, rap that I wrote. They did great. And me and Luz did the chorus together, but mostly Luz. Luz is so good at stuff like this. I remember this project was so bass for me. I had to go so low. Luz wrote this verse. It's really well done, of course. I know that you love it.
5-star service, we live up to business purpose worth the value. Rest assured you're sleeping soundly.
This art of me is so cool too. Shout out Jingabis, dude. Hi Nero, Happy New Year, 2 more minutes, woo! dude. This project was so cool. Oh man. I listened to this so many times when we put it out. Writing that ending was so fun too. This project's so cool.
See you again real soon.
Bow. Oh man, what a project, dude. How long do we have until the time goes over? Oh, I don't have it in seconds anymore. What? It used to show you like how the time down to the seconds, but I don't see it anymore on Windows. Why did they remove that? Okay, I guess I'm just sitting here staring at my clock. I know it's less than a minute away. I don't know how long it is. Oh, Happy New Year! Okay, there it is. Perfect countdown. What a countdown, guys. Happy New Year's. Yo, I was about to start randomly counting down from 10, but it flipped over too quickly. Beautiful. What a countdown. Oh, man. This project was so fun, bro. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in my like latter half of this year, I did so much swing music. I really like swing music, y'all. I think this is something that I repressed for like my first year and a half of VTubing. I just kind of forgot. Like I kept putting off all of the swingier songs I wanted to sing. But like music with swing elements is just it just feels so groovy. It's so smooth. I love it. Happy New Year, Sheen. Happy New Year, Ender. Happy New Year, everybody. Woo! I definitely want to do more swing stuff next year as well, which I'm sure I will. But yeah, I remember, wow, you know, this project, dude. Also, is it a coincidence that the two people that I've met, I guess indirectly, I haven't really like spoken to Naki outside of like, I don't know, maybe just in that Discord server for this project. But Naki and Nahi are both goated at art and music videos. Isn't that crazy? Just the one. They're both even like with a K last name as well. Kamizuki and Kikomori. That's Nahi's last name. Because it's supposed to be like Nahikikomori. I remember now. But this project was so cool, man. Look at me, lyrics. This is also my first time doing English trans lyrics for a Japanese song, which I wanted to do for a long time before. So this was super cool. I hear the fireworks outside. Woo! My firework clip is coming soon. I only got a couple more. But now I can sit through and listen to everything in full because it's already New Year. This was also cool. This is the other thing that I realized this year is that I really like singing with friends. Singing with friends is so goated. What do you guys like the collab covers a lot this year? I hope so, because I think that, you know, there weren't a lot. There were only like what, 2? But they came out so good. It was such an iconic 2. Like this Samsa cover was so sick. What was this artist's name? Shinonome, I think? Yeah, Nome. Really goated artist. I remember finding them on Skeb like years ago and thinking like, wow, they draw some really pretty boys. they know how to draw a pretty boy. And I was like, it would be so cool to see myself in this style. And then we got the Project Sekai outfits. This was really cool. And Marley did the music video herself as well, which was sick. I keep instinctively full screening even though I don't need to. Oh, I wanted to do a Tenioha song for so long. I can't believe it took almost 2 years.
使い古した自分の名前にあえてキッズのアルビを振った高血を打ち負かせるくらいに恐ろしくなる骨の髄まで今はどんな風に見えてますか醜いですかそれはそっかどうかリンゴを投げつけないで胸にはカフラカ寒さ
Marley has such a nice voice. Her voice is such a nice accent to one like mine. I feel like it just rounds out all the frequencies really well.
甘い言葉も笑顔も通じない知り出したらもう獣だ
See you on the pretty boy anime grind? Yes, sir. We be watching BL. I should do another Tenyoha song next year, man. I love this producer so much.
Oh yeah ごめんねちっとも上手に生きてあげられなくてと伝えて否定形の顔でも欲しくて人間様なりきってるボレ自分の弱音に相槌ばかりだった当時あなたとまともに喧嘩もできなかった
Oh, this growl. I really like this growl. I knew I wanted that line when I did the line distribution. Ooh, I like that. I haven't gotten a chance to do like proper growls that often in my music. But that was clean. The dead eye portraits. It is a very dark cover in some ways, but the art is really pretty. It's super pretty, dude. I love the shading. Like, Marley looks so elegant, dude. Like, look at that. The disgusted look. It's the only time you'll ever see me with the disgusted face. And then we have the eyelid. You know what's actually really cool about that ending as well? So I just riffed it one time and I was like, oh, that might be doable. And then I recorded it like a billion times until I got it close enough that I could auto-tune it to sound like clean, right? And I recorded that ending and also like the part before where it's like za 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 zam za, like that little run. And so I told Marley, I was like, I want to have you do like a little run there, and then I have the big run at the end. And then Marley, absolute Giga Chad, recorded both runs. So even though I didn't end up using it in the final one, I want you guys to know that Marley also ate that last run. Shout out Marley, dude. Marley's great. We got a game again sometime. I remember we had a great stream like back in January, I think. We played some Splatfest. It was really fun. There's also an anime that she wanted me to watch that I haven't gotten around to. I was gonna watch it with Shiny, and then we both got busy, and then I forgot. There's like too much good anime to watch, bro. There's always too much good anime, but I'll get around to it. I'm getting through more anime recently. I'm getting back into actually watching stuff, and it's been fun. Okay, this. Ooh, I could watch this Mega Tascaru cover like a billion times, bro. This. So, I mean, this was like the project with Lionel this year. Like, you guys know how absolutely insanely cracked Lionel is, dude? I was like, how big of a team do you think that I should get for this. You know what I mean? I was like, I know that I want you to work on the animations. Do you want me to try and find like one or two other people to help with animating? And she was just like, nah, I think I can solo it. I think I could do it myself. And then she did. She did. The only thing that she mentioned was that she might not be comfortable doing this full body section with like the more painted style to it, I guess. And then I ended up getting Taku to work on that. But Lionel doing all the animations single-handedly, insane. And like also it was really cool getting Phelan Darouche to do the editing for this. I remember I used to watch some of her videos and then I just like forgot she existed for like a year. And then I ended up commissioning her and it was like, oh, yo, this is sick. So it would be really cool if we get to hang out sometime in 2026 because she is very dope. Makes a lot of great YouTube shorts and some cool streams and stuff. Yes, please do remind us. Yes, Lionel is the GOAT, I have to say. My ADHD self can't sit down and watch anything without getting restless. No, you know what? I feel you. Let me tell you. When I was going through and finding some of these clips before stream, I was doing what I always do, which is I'll put the videos on 2x speed a lot of the time. Not for music, but for like streams and stuff. Sometimes I'm a 2x watcher. Sometimes like 1.5 or 1.25 if I need to process it more. You guys, I'm bad. You know how bad I am? I remember when it came out, they added for YouTube Premium that you could go up to 4x speed, and I was like, what kind of like level of cooked does your brain have to be that you would want 4x speed? So yeah, there are some videos that I watch on 4x speed. Look, okay. Look, my ADHD do be ADHDing sometimes, bruh. Look, come on. Sometimes you can like sort of make out what they're saying, and you're watching more for like the visual than the audio. Like sometimes I'll be watching like Balatro videos, and it's like I don't really care that much about the commentary. I'm mostly watching for the game, so I'll just like put it in 4x so I can see what's happening faster. I do it a lot for strategy games, actually. Now that I think about it, the main candidate for when I watch 4x speed is whenever I'm watching like a strategy game where I know it well enough that I don't really care about the commentators. And I'm just like, I just want to see the game, bro. Let me skip all the filler animations. Just let me watch what moves are happening. It is very overstimulating for certain things, but I don't know. Sometimes I like to do it. Here, we'll make it less stimulating for you. Let's go 0.25. I forgot that is a goated thing to have slowed down, bro. Okay, no, normal speed. Dude, recording this entering line was funny. Settlers of Catan, 4 seconds later, there are 7 cities on the board. I would watch that, though. I would do that. I'd just be sitting there, like, trying to see all the rolls as fast as possible. Oh, this project's so cool. The animation's so good, dude. Oh my god, bro. Every time I see it, it still just blows me away how well we recreated the music video. It's so cute, yeah. I love this song so much, too. Dude, the duck. Who's the cute dude? Oh, the duck? His name is just Man. He has like a little tag that says Man. It's because the one in Japanese said like humanity, but it was too wordy, so we made it Man. Look, we got him like, what kind of hairstyle would that be, like a perm? With the icing.
Asking for repentance, baby. What's your point in this? Somebody call for Negataska, savior to your
Dude, this
kokoro
cover is
24
so
hours.
goated.
Somebody
I
call
know, the little
for
fang's so
Negataska.
cute.
Oh, shall I come down there and save your life now? Super mega ultra cuteness, way love you daily and take 'em out. Help me, oh can you hear me, Shooting through your heart with my energy, just like a Mega Man. Everybody sing it for your God, for me.
This is a really fun song to translate to.
So the viral law resurrect all love, rescue. Anytime you want it 911.
Oh, this scene's super cool.
No coming back though. Somebody call for Negataska.
The hammer.
Somebody calling for Negataska. My love is getting free. No. Somebody calling for Negataska.
You guys notice the ducks twerking in the background? Throwing it back.
Asking for repentance, baby. What's your point in this? Somebody call for Negataska, savior to your kokoro for 24 hours. Somebody call for Negataska. Oh, shall I come down there and save your life now? Somebody call for Negataska.
Oh, this project was so cool, dude. Doing this project was such a dream project for me. Like, first fully animated music video, and it's on a Camellia song, my favorite producer. I did the English trans lyrics for it. Like, this was such a good project, dude. This is my project of the year, I think. It's hard to not want to say that, like, well, Superstar Twiddle in some ways, I think, has to be my project of the year, because, like, this was a super fun first original song. But, like, in terms of song covers, I think this and Mad Diner were, like, both insanely good. But, oh my god, dude, I'm so proud of this one. This one was so fun. This one was just so me, you know what I mean? I put so much of myself into this cover. And I'm really happy with how it came out. I spent so long, you guys have no idea how many vocals I did. Oh my god. This was before I had, like, multi-track editing as well. I painstakingly worked on this project for, like, I don't know. I want to say, like, 40 or 50 hours. I think maybe not quite that much. Maybe it was more like 30 to 40. But it was a lot of hours, bro. It took a lot of, like, manual work. I really put a lot into this. That was just the audio too. But oh man, I'm super proud of this one. This is one of my favorite things I got to work on this year. And that is unfortunately the last song for this year. I did have a Christmas cover, but we didn't finish the music video in time. So new cover coming in January, probably TM. I have a different cover that I have recorded and I have art for. I just need to mix it too, so. There's a universe where there's 2 covers in January. Or there's also a universe where I just save that other one for, like, I don't know. When would I save it for? April? Probably would be April, I guess. Just get ahead. But maybe I'll just drop 2 in January, who knows? And then we had... in the later half of the year, we had the re-debut. We had the new name. Look at this lore drop right here. Yeah, exactly. The star themes. Yo, my first EP was Starfinder. I found some stars, guys. That's my new last name. Yo, see? It always ties back in. So intentional. When I wrote Starfinder, I was like, man, in the second book in this series, this is gonna be such a twist, bro. It's gonna be such a sick reveal. Nah, for real though. I like the new name a lot. I think I feel more VTubery now that I have an actual last name. Even though my streaming platforms are still kind of broken right now. I need to get in contact with the YouTube support people, but all in all, I'm happy with the new name. Have you guys found it's easier to find my channel after doing that? I don't know if it made a difference for any of you guys, but I remember one of the main reasons I wanted to switch off of being Twi Your is because if you didn't type it with like the 3 O's exactly, sometimes it just wouldn't like show me. It was like really finicky, and I was like, man, I need to get an easier name. I need to get a name that like it still sticks, but it was really tricky. Search engine had a hard time finding his spot. Exactly, because you would think to spell it like that, but I put 3 O's because I was like, oh, my VTuber mama is Tomako dayo. And it was like with 3 A's, and I was like, oh, we can twin. That would be so cute. Little baby Twi, no knowledge of SEO, just sitting there like, oh, that would be so cute. And then I just create like the most unfindable name ever for like almost 2 years. I'm glad that it has helped, actually. Yeah, absolute cinema, yes sir. And then the last big moment I feel like this year was the Minecraft server, the second time around. For anybody who wasn't there for the fireworks show, look, we got it pulled up. We got a beacon too. Look at how fancy that is. Shout out Ender for like grinding villager trades so we had so many emerald blocks. Look, we even made the beacon purple. But yeah, check out this sick shot right here, guys. Check me out. First try, I hit the target. All right, are you ready? I'm totally gonna hit this shot first try. Check me out. I did. Boom. Oh, I think I hit it. Oh, here we go. Oh, it was like so much lower than I thought. Yo! Woo! Happy New Year! The Star Wars looks so pretty. Oh my god. Wait, it's actually perfect that I made the other ones height too, so that they come out above like the smaller ones. Oh, that was beautiful. Yippee! Yippee! That was a really cute little fireworks show. I always love doing the little fireworks shows at the end. I also really like that this time around we actually built our village like in the cherry biome instead of just like manually putting a little cherry park off to the side, which was also a cute idea. But I love the cherry blossoms, man. There's something about like the cherry blossom season that just really speaks to my heart. Maybe I just like the color pink and flowers. But yeah, it was really pretty. I had a really fun time with the Minecraft server this time around. We did the Ender Dragon and the Wither this time. That was cool. I've never done either of those before. That was fun. I feel like this year there was a lot of really cool stuff. I don't think that I had, streaming wise, anything that was like standout, insane, like streamed event type thing, but music wise, Out of This World Superstar Twiddle was such a fun like first fully done original. Really loved that. And then Mad Diner, Zamza, and Mega Taskaru were all like super dope cover projects to get to be a part of. I think that this year was a really good year for me. You know, I think when we were talking about it at the end of this Minecraft stream, actually, I was asking what people were proud of. And at that moment, I was thinking to myself, like, I did some cool music stuff, but I didn't do as much music as I maybe could have this year. I could have done more covers and more like songs than I did. And so in my head, I was like, maybe it was a streaming year this year because I only did like, I don't know, how many covers did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only did 7 songs. A measly 7 out of 12. That's 5 out of the 12 months I didn't put something out. And so in my head, I was like, you know, I didn't do as much as I could have. But, you know, in hindsight, it's not so much about quantity. I think that I did some really good songs this year. I think that the quality of my work went up a lot, and I'm really proud of that. Mochi, Happy New Year! Hope you're doing good. But yeah, I guess I can put my BGM on real quick. Boink. Now we have BGM. Yippee! It was fun to look back at some of the clips. I'm excited for next year. I said that next year I wanted my like sort of theme for 2026 to be focused. I want to be more disciplined, more intentful, and I want to make some really cool stuff again this year. I think that I had a few projects I was really proud of for 2025, and I want to do more of that in 2026. So behind the scenes, I've been planning a lot of stuff to make next year really special for me. I did mention there will be more original music next year. I can't say anything specific yet, but there is some cogs moving behind the scenes. There is some stuff cooking. And I have one really big event that I'm hoping to do next year that's going to be super dope that I've already started planning. But next year, I want to just do a whole lot of stuff. I want to make a lot of cool stuff. Take all the stuff that I learned this year and just do it more. Do it better. I wish you nothing but wealth and success as well. I wish you happiness. I wish you whimsy. I wish you fulfillment. I hope that you guys give yourself a lot of grace in this upcoming year. You know, it's a time of year where everybody has high expectations for themselves, myself included. You know, we all want to start the year off with a bang and do a lot of crazy stuff. And, you know, that motivation most of the time doesn't survive the whole year. So be graceful to yourselves and just do your best to do things that make you feel proud, that make you feel happy, and that you can look back on in a moment like this and be like, wow, you know, I'm so glad that I did that stuff, even though I might have had doubts or it might have been hard. The kind of stuff that you're really grateful to have done. I think that's what I really hope that everybody can focus on in 2026. I hope we can have wonderful community. Oh, thank you so much, Mochi. Thank you so much for the membership. I hope you enjoy the emotes. I appreciate it greatly. Maybe I'll start doing some members content again at some point. But you know, there is like one thing about YouTube that's really wacky with the members content where for some reason it like once you have a members only VOD or like video, it just loves to push that in the algorithm. Like instead of showing any of your regular stuff, it'll always show the members thing. Even if they've already watched it. It's so weird. I used to have it before I unlisted some of my old member streams. They would just keep showing up like almost a year later. So I was thinking like if I ever do start doing member streams again, maybe I'll like have a playlist of the members streams and I'll just have it as like unlisted and I'll just give it to the members in the Discord or something. If I ever go back to it, I'll probably do something like that. But yeah, I hope 2026 can be a big year for all of us. I'm rooting for all of you guys in the same way that I hope that you're rooting for me next year. I think we've all got a lot of room to grow. And I think in a lot of ways, you know, I'm really happy with the community that we have today. I think that you guys are really sweet. I think that you guys have a lot of joy and appreciation for like art and self-expression, which my life has become a lot happier since I started doing that. You know, I think it's great. And I hope that you guys can find ways to express yourself this year that make you feel very like personally fulfilled, whether it's like more public with art or it could just be things about your day-to-day life. Maybe it's the simpler arts like exercise and like cooking and you know, I love baking. Over this holiday season, I felt great giving my friends like cookies and stuff like that. Fatten them up with me. Take everybody down with me. If I'm putting on pounds before New Year's, everybody's putting on some pounds. I gotta get back onto working out probably tomorrow. You know, I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I really should. I really should lift. Gotta start working it off, but yeah, I'm really excited for next year. I probably won't keep things too long tonight. It's already past midnight, but thank you guys for an absolutely wonderful 2025. It's been the best year of my life. And I hope that 2026 will be even better. I'm really excited. I think we got a lot of cool stuff cooking up. I think that it'll just be a lot of fun. You know, I'm really grateful for you guys, so thank you so much. And I hope that you have a wonderful start to your new year tomorrow. I'm not gonna be here with you guys. I'm sorry, I need a day off. My bad. But I'll be back on Friday though. So you can, if you guys do anything cool for the start of New Year's, you know, maybe if you live somewhere you can go to a shrine or something, or you do anything cool for New Year's, you can report back. Let me know if there's anything cool. But I hope you guys have a wonderful start to your new year. And I'm gonna head off for tonight. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. And I will see you on Friday. Take care, everybody. Bye. Also, thank you, Lionel. Happy New Year to you too. And thank you for doing so much cool art this year. I was rewatching all the videos and I was like, you're so goated. Thank you. I love you. Bye. Love you guys. Bye-bye.